And Francois Botha makes the long walk in down the corridors here at the Thomas Mack Center where fight. And we take a look at Evander, the real deal Holyfield, coming out. And that's a face, Al.
And went 12 rounds with him, pushed Abragamov in the last round, and just a year or so ago fought Nikolai Valuev, and the fans giving Evander Holyfield some love here at the Thomas and Mack.
And in the Abragamov fight in particular, that's
he is against a Botha, two fighters toward the end of their career. We expect it to be entertaining, to be perfectly candid. We'll see if they do, and we hope they do. And this crowd,
Francois, the White Buffalo Botha. Evander, the real deal Holyfield.
Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. God bless. Touch up. Touch up.
Come out very aggressive. Evander Holyfield, the more cerebral of the two fighters. Evander in the white trunks, Francois Botha in the black trunks. Evander Holyfield, a much lighter fight, has gotten heavier as the years have gone on, but still Holyfield stepping inside, using that left. Botha punching out of the clutch with a little right uppercut. Oh, the big right hand by Francois Botha.
To the body, a monstrous right hand. This is when Botha, as we beat Francois Botha and had a draw, and Botha just kind of clubbed Holyfield on the head with both hands. That was an odd maneuver. His will physically on Holyfield. Holyfield missing with a wild left hook. And Holyfield kind of willing to muscle on the inside. There again, cuffing the head of what is an odd maneuver.
Boy, and to do it 3 times.
Yeah. Botha using his jab on the outside. There's the overhand right that he landed.
Point about Holyfield using his head to his advantage. As we take a look at the clutch there, 3 of those in round number 1. As we take a look at the 4-time
instances with Botha, he controlled for the most part the first round, broken by Mora.
And really usurping Holyfield, his will coming out. Holyfield being aggressive, using that body.
The Holyfield jab has not yet become
big right hand.
Holyfield takes another right.
Halfway through round number 2 of a 12-round scheduled heavyweight
fight. 2 fights. I mentioned there's a good right by Holyfield that he did. Maybe, yeah, arguably, probably is.
You traveled all the way.
Situation. Botha again controlling this round.
Not as important, but nonetheless a start that Botha really wanted to have.
And you're right. He'd like a start like this, Botha. And the body work's been really impressive by Francois Botha. There's the overhand right that was his best. And the body work of Botha. And the right hand that I don't think it really hurt Holyfield, but just kind of pushed him.
A pretty accurate run, the White Buffalo.
Yes.
Both fighters with biblical references on their shorts. They're not showing a lot of...
Coming forward, you could feel like he wants to establish his jab and throw some combinations, just hasn't been able to do it.
Russell Mora having issues with Botha in the first round for that ear slapping.
That went away in round 2. Botha's game plan is very simple.
Evander get off any combinations, and so far that game plan has been effective, and he's executed it very well.
Yeah, he really has. And I think it's kind of a race in time. There's the question of Holyfield's age, Botha's normal fading after 6 or 7 rounds. So which will be accurate as it was in the first 2 rounds? Nice left hook by Botha, gets in. Ever throws. So that's a surprise.
Evander tying up Botha.
You know, as Holyfield lands that good right hand, I'm not sure it's helping balance. It just...
And tough guy he's got in spades. And a nice flurry to end round number 3. So we took a look at Francois Botha.
Here is Botha attacking, and he had landed a decent hooks that were effective. And that's the Holyfield right hand. That, and again, there's Tommy Brooks working with him in the corner. Tim Hallmark ready for this fight, but he's not been that active so far.
Trip Mitchell, Al Bernstein calling the action from ringside. Glad to have you with you. 220 pounds, a good weight for him. Botha weighing in at 250 pounds.
Shoulder issues that made it impossible almost for him to throw his signature left hook.
Botha, that jab is very, very quick.
he's not pressuring Botha. And part of the reason why Botha may have those lapses after the 5th, 6th rounds of fights is if you push him.
Punches.
He is a right hand by...
Finally, a nice right by Holyfield.
Yeah, after a right hand by Botha. The clubbing right hand, but that was the counter right hand that Holyfield...
Fight has not started out the way he wanted. Now, maybe his strategy is to tire an 8th. But in truth, he's put himself behind in the cards, one would likely think. Coming in as a 4-time world champion, Francois Botha, a game fighter who's gone up against some of the best.
There's that overhand right, and then a right hand to the body straight low, and another.
Both fighters a little wild with their punches. Holyfield landing a nice right hand.
Botha committing again to the body, which I think is a good...
Is that an opportunity for Evander to come in?
Well, it would be, but Evander has up and quick, and that was a good right missing with those left hands, and that's, you know, in some respects, he just landed a very good right hand.
But Botha extracting a lot of punishment, working the inside.
This round has been probably the most one-sided of the fight. We know he's paying attention. Chanting his name.
And Holyfield steps in. Holyfield always doing a good job in the last 5 seconds. That for about another 255.
See an example of that. Right hand, and that was a good right hand, followed by a right that strayed a little low, and then he threw yet another one to the body.
And as I mentioned, Holyfield walked into that right, and through 5 rounds, Evander definitely on his heels. Time to see whether Evander Holyfield can use his will and his tremendous...
Frank has given every round to Botha. Good by Holyfield, though. He wants to change that, doesn't he?
And you're in a situation where Holyfield is almost taking those holds and those clutches and using them for a breather.
And Holyfield's had a better round than he's had in any of the
weapon for him.
And what a difference in Botha as he walks back now, not punching.
Boy, this fight is following a script.
Yeah.
Holyfield
hook by Holyfield
works that right hand to the body. A good shot.
Whole different look to this fight here in this round. He is landing better.
Oh, big right hand by Holyfield. That left led it. Now you see Botha just kind of tossing his punches off. Holyfield working inside, showing a lot of power. Oh, big right hand by Holyfield. And follows in. Botha very happy to get out of this round number 6.
We'll see how Evander Holyfield last round. The left hand very low from Botha, and 2 right hands get home for Holyfield. And obviously Tommy Brooks, his trainer, is going to be happier with that effort.
But unless he can come back and make a very level of fight can turn very quickly. Round number 7, world champion taking it to Botha in that round, and it continues here in round number 7.
Better is because Botha's allowed him. Oh, nice right by Botha. But Holyfield has taken advantage by these. And we saw the right hand by Botha land, but it didn't stop Holyfield from coming.
Botha with a low shot. Holyfield connecting with 3 big lefts to the head. Boxing history. Boy, big right hand by Botha, powering into Holyfield's style.
Well, this... Now, and that's a sign of fatigue. And, of course, his hands are very low.
Crowd reacting to a right hand by Holyfield. Holyfield, as is the custom, closing out the round well. Takes on some sustenance. What is his corner people?
Holyfield, as we look back at some of the left hooks that Holyfield kept cranking up. Even though his right hand was kind of held.
To finish off, Francois Botha. Holyfield, a 30-pound weight disadvantage. Botha definitely dragging through the last 3 rounds. Botha, however, able to... Oh! Botha down. Sneaky right over the top. And Botha having some trouble taking it. That right hand had a lot of power.
See if you can stop him. It's early in this round.
And they'll step in. Evander Francois Botha.
Well, you said it followed a better ones for this man, Francois Botha. And you think of the hook as the main Holyfield punch, but that was an overhand right that had lots of power that would create some problems for him. There's the right hand. And at this juncture, Russell Moore is stepping in. It was the impression that Botha was not going to be able to defend himself. And 47, Evander Holyfield gets it done.
Heavyweight champion of the world, Evander, the real deal, Holyfield.
Back for my partner Al Bernstein, I'm Trip Mitchell saying we'll see you next time. Thanks.